Hi, this is going to be a video that walks you through this song called Song of the Wind, which is in the first Suzuki Bass book. The thing that this song helps us practice is moving our hand or shifting between first position here and fourth position, which is here. And the best way that I like to find fourth position when I shift my hand is I pretend like my hand is an elevator that goes up and down the neck of the bass. And I always keep the pad of my thumb right here on the back of the neck. I'll try and turn so it's easier to see. I keep my thumb on the back of the neck. So when I shift, I let my thumb find this curve in the neck right here. This curve is called the heel. So when I'm in first position, I let my hand slide up until my thumb finds that curve of the neck, and then I know I'm in fourth position. That's what we're going to do when we play Song of the Wind. Now there's one or two times that we're going to do the shift between first and fourth position in Song of the Wind. The first time happens after I start at measure 5. I play measure 5 and 6, then in measure 7 I'm going to do a shift. So I'll demonstrate what or when I do that shift. Alright, so in measure 7 I played B on the G string, open G, and then my hand, like an elevator, slid up, found that curve of the neck, and I put my first finger on D on the G string. And then, since I was up there, I moved my hand over to the D string and played B with 4 on the D string and A with 1 on the D string. So I'll do that again so you can see. 1 on D, 4 on B, and 1 on A. So here's measure 7 again. Here's B on the G string, and then my open G. Shift. Now this can be a good thing to practice a few times to get used to it. I'm just playing the notes in measures 7 and 8 a few times in a row to practice. And a neat little trick I can do is after I play my open G, or while I'm playing, I can do my shift up to fourth position to be ready to play my D. So you can practice maybe 3 or 4 times until you feel comfortable. Alright, and then I play the same phrase that I did in measures 7 and 8 and measures 9 and 10. But this time, without having to shift, since I'm already in fourth position, I can play it all in fourth position. So, like where I played my B on the G string, I can play the same B on the D string. Alright, that's the same B that we played with 4 before. And measures 7 and 8. So here is measure 9, playing B on the D string, open G, 1 with D on the G string, and B and A on the D string with 4 and 1. I'll demonstrate that again. two ways we played that phrase. First one was this, with our shift, and the second one with no shift. Alright, so I'm going to start beginning at measure 5. I'm going to play up until measure 10, so you can see what it looks like and sounds like. So that is the first part of the song. Now, after I played that, I have a rest that gives me time to shift back to first position. So my elevator goes back up to first position, where my 1 is on the A on the G string. And I'm going to retake my bow. Second half is a little easier. I don't have to do as much shifting, and it kind of repeats itself. So I'm going to play the whole Song of the Wind, so you can see how I play with my shifts, going up to 4th position and going back to 1st position, so you can see what I do and hear what it sounds like. Starting at measure 5.